Most people today don't realize that the life they're working so hard to build is actually a prison they're slowly moving into. You're listening to the Nomad Build with Angel López, where we rebuild life from the ground up. One choice, one mindset, one breakthrough at a time. Because freedom is built, not bought. We're told to chase the dream home, the shiny car, the perfect neighborhood. We're told that success looks like a 30-year mortgage, a $60,000 vehicle, and the job that barely gives you enough time to enjoy any of it. People spend their entire lives working to finally relax. And when they get there, they're too old or too worn out to enjoy it. This episode is about the truth behind financial freedom. You don't build one big income cage. You build multiple small income streams, rivers that flow even when you're not working. Let me tell you a story. The modern dream is a trap. You see it everywhere. People financing massive homes they can barely afford, working jobs they hate, just so they can look successful. They've got the polished kitchen, the big driveway, the nice car, but they're stressed, they're exhausted, and they're trapped in a 9-to-5 cycle that steals their life 1 week at a time. Every Friday, the whole world screams, "Thank God it's Friday." Think about it. People celebrating the end of the week because the rest of their life feels like a jail sentence. We work 5 days to get 2.5 days to feel human. And then we start the cycle again. That's not living. That's survival. That's modern slavery. And for me, something inside always rebelled against that. I was never built for that life. I worked jobs before: phone tech support, fast food, a knock technician. I've punched a clock. I've taken orders. I've lived that life. And let me be honest with you, I felt owned. Like my time wasn't mine, my life wasn't mine, my future wasn't mine. Maybe it's because I don't like being told what to do. Maybe it's because I value my freedom. Maybe it's because I watched what happened to my father. My dad worked his whole life, hard, honest, faithful. And when he got sick, his early pension screwed him. His disability check wasn't enough. His insurance didn't even cover his funeral because he had it for less than 2 years. My brothers and I had to carry that weight emotionally and financially. And 3 months later, my marriage fell apart. That kind of pain changes you. It makes you realize something. Depending on the system is dangerous. The system protects itself, not you. I told myself I'd never let life put me in that position again. Those were my whys, and maybe you have your own. When you have nothing, you must get lean. My journey didn't start with comfort. When I had nothing, I had to live far below my means. Because building something takes sacrifice. Real sacrifice, like waking up early, saying no to distractions, cutting your bills to the minimum, driving a cheap car, cooking at home, stacking every dollar, letting your pride take a back seat to your future. People want financial freedom, but they don't want the lifestyle that creates it. They want abs without the sit-ups, money without the discipline, freedom without the sacrifice. But if you want to build a new life, you have to starve the old one. The power of the first stream. My first real escape was my security camera service business. I built it from the ground up, customer to customer, job to job, rain or shine, good days or bad days. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't passive. It wasn't fast. but it was mine, and because it was mine, it could grow. I stayed lean, I saved aggressively, I reinvested everything. Sometimes I even drove Uber in between installs just to keep the momentum going. That's what people don't understand. The grind phase has no pride. It has purpose. And year after year, that one stream grew. The Bible talks about multiple streams. There's a verse in Ecclesiastes that says, "Scatter your seeds, for you do not know which ones will grow." That became my blueprint. One business stream turned into a second turned into a third. And slowly, I was no longer dependent on one thing. That's the secret. Multiple income streams create security, freedom, and peace. If one business slows down, another one covers it. If one project stops, another picks up the slack. It becomes your own version of financial social security, except it actually works. Today, between my rentals, my camera business, my online ventures, and other streams I'm building, it's compounding. I live minimally. I stay light. I keep my expenses low. And because of that, the streams flow freely. I can travel. I can create. I can move anywhere and still run my business. I can pick which country I want to wake up in, and I can work from a laptop and the VoIP phone. I'm not trapped by a mortgage. I'm not trapped by a job. I'm not trapped by a boss. I'm not trapped by the system because I built streams instead of cages. The real meaning of passive income. People think passive income means doing nothing and getting rich. No. Passive income means do the hard work once so you don't have to do it forever. Build a system today that pays you tomorrow. Create something once that sells 1,000 times. Build a business that can operate without you. Passive income is not a shortcut, it's an upgrade. It's what happens when you stop trading time for money and start trading value for freedom. The question you must answer: if anything happens to you tomorrow, would your family be okay? Would your kids be okay? Would your spouse be okay? Would your legacy survive? Or would everything collapse because your only income stream was you? That's why this matters. Multiple streams are not about getting rich. They're about responsibility, stability, security, generational wealth. It's how you honor your past. It's how you protect your future. It's how you break the cycle. If you want freedom, start building streams, not cages. Start small, stay lean, learn a skill, open a service business, reinvest what you have, build systems, then build more streams, stacks over shine, freedom over aesthetics, legacy over lifestyle. Your future is built one stream at a time. And today is the perfect day to start building. Thank you for listening. If this story hit home for you, share it with someone you think needs to hear it. This is Angel with the Nomad Build. Until next time.